Hello, what's up and what's happening? Welcome back to the channel. Today we got the Jacksonville Jaguars back in action. Jerry Porter, now the Green Bay Packers, is your offensive player of the week for the whole NFL. 9 catches for 100 yards, 3 touchdowns. Ernie Sims, the ex-Florida State Seminole, had, 2 forced fumbles, a sack? I mean, he was all over the place. And 6 tackles for the AFC. Thomas Brady, 31 of 42 for 305, 3 touchdowns. And then Cooper for the Steelers, 6 tackles, 1 sack, 1 fumble recovery, and 1 forced fumble. Chris Sims is now even when it comes to interceptions and touchdowns, 16 apiece. I'm not saying that's good, but it's better than having more interceptions than touchdowns. Steven Jackson on the cusp of another 1,000-yard season, 11 touchdowns. His numbers got cut in half because we're just not that good offensively. We are starting a rookie center and a rookie right guard, so that might have some of the woes, and maybe I'm just not good at this game anymore. But our receiving numbers are decent, not great. We're getting a lot of guys involved, but we really haven't just like, hey Jones, hey Fitzgerald, just carry our passing game. That really hasn't been the case here this season. Thomas, another solid year, 69 tackles, 14 tackles for loss, 3 sacks. 5 sacks for Stroud. I mean, we're just all over the place. But then Hayward is like, give me them 17. So we have 3 games left, and he's been averaging just above a sack per game. Could 20 be in? I mean, could it be a possibility? I think it can. Today we're going to be taking on those Houston Texans. Last week they took on the Raiders. Raiders get their 5th win of the season. Dominique Davis, the ex-Houston Texan, went just ham on them for 109 yards. And then look at the bottom. Dante Robinson had a pick versus them. Obviously, Andre Johnson plays for the Dallas Cowboys. Pennington, who was their quarterback for a few seasons, is now playing for Washington. We play Washington next episode. That could be a Super Bowl preview and a Super Bowl rematch of a couple years back. So Houston it makes me feel bad for them. I mean, being a Niner fan, and you know I'm old, but when we let go of Jeff Garcia and Terrell Owens in the same offseason, it's like, why? Like, what we doing? We couldn't re-sign one of them? Okay, maybe they're not getting together no more. The relationship is done. The marriage is over. Because somebody keep the house I grew up in. Like, no, they couldn't. They sold it, and everybody moved to the beach, and there's no memories no more. Anyways, Hollins gets the carry right there. Houston has a rookie quarterback in Garner. Grant Garner looks to be a pretty solid quarterback, but that's not a pretty solid pass. And maybe if he had Andre Johnson to throw the ball to, it might be better. But that's Darren Williams, who I think is headed to another Pro Bowl. He is an absolute monster out there in that corner spot. Jackson to the outside. He gets boxed up and bottled in. 2nd down and 13. Sims surveys the field, throws it deep and incomplete. So now we got to look for something Somebody needs to get open. We got to find something that's going to work here on 3rd and 13. Mario Williams with the pressure, and we throw that one away. So Houston, they are undermanned. They have a starting fullback, and they have Hollins at running back. They no longer have Deuce. He's out for the next couple of weeks. And Morris, their backup running back, is out for the season with a broken ankle. So it's Cook as fullback, Hollins as running back, and they might put some tight ends in the backfield as well because they did not sign a single running back to fill those shoes. Hollins up the gut, and we're going to shut that down. Prescott laying the lumber. 3rd down and 4. They're going to run the ball up the gut, and on 3rd and 4, they pick it up. Just weaving through traffic. We probably did not expect that, but my goodness gracious, we got to do better than that. Anderson, tight end, in that tailback, goes nowhere. Now they got Cook in that tailback, the fullback, and they throw it to the right side. McEwen makes the catch right there, and that's going to result in a Houston Texans 1st down as now they're in Jacksonville Jaguar territory. Paul Pruitt with a TFL there. Toss play. Hollins trying to get loose, breaks 1 tackle, and then gets tattooed by Andre Thomas, who is on pace to be the best middle linebacker in the NFL. Darren Williams bats that thing away. He's like, yo, I'm better than prime time. We can go up the gut. Jackson breaks the tackle, and that's going to be a 1st down. Got away from Neil Smith. We're going to run the ball with Jackson again, north and south, nice running, and we pick up 5. 12 personnel out there. Sims looking for Jones. Jones makes the catch, and that should be enough for a 1st down, and it is. 1st and 10. Jackson up the gut, brought down by Mario Williams, and that's going to do it for the 1st quarter. So 2nd quarter action now, still 0-0. Goose eggs on the scoreboard. Sims takes a shot deep. Matt Jones makes the catch, and that is something that we have missed this season. We have not connected on too many deep passes, but that right there was a beautiful dime, and you know Jones knows exactly what to do with it. Big time catch from Matt Jones. Now Sims dropping back the pass, looking for Jackson, and Chad Jackson hauls that one in. And we get this one up to the 5-yard line. First down and goal. We give it to Jackson again, brought down at the goal line. And now Ben Taylor, the ex-Brown, is shaken up. Second down and goal. Jackson untouched for 6. And the Jacksonville Jaguars are up 7. Now to Matt Jones. I think he's back. 2 catches, 45 yards on that drive alone. Like he's halfway to 100, and it's still the first half. They're going to run the ball. Hollins brought down by Stroud, and that is going to be a gain of 5. Now they're going to give it the ball to Hollins again, and we're there for the stop. Is that Stroud again? I believe he's a little bit shaken up. So bring in Moorhead as Grant throws it, and Grant Garner's pass is incomplete. So Moorhead is now in for Stroud. Hopefully it's not too serious. That pass caught by Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald, he gets brought down by Taylor, who's back in the ball game, and that's going to result in the first down. Play fake. Going deep. Matt Jones, welcome back. And we only have, 2 games after this one left in the regular season, so thank goodness for him showing up now, because we're going to need him in the postseason. Please believe. So Matt Jones crosses the goal line. Touchdown, Jacksonville. We're up 14-0. Dante Hall, he's trying to throw up that X. He gets loose and then finally brought down shy of 40. First down and 10 for the Houston Texans. Up the gut goes Hollins. And Hollins. Let's go with Hollins. He's going to pick up a gain of around 8. That pass caught by Cook. Cook going to get brought down by Thomas. Third down and 2. Hollins brought down by Lee. And that's going to stop them from getting the first down. Lee, I love the way he plays the run. He is an absolute monster at that defensive end spot. He's like an extra D tackle. And with Stroud and Henderson, that's saying something. Sims looking downfield, and Sims going to get dropped. We held on to the ball just a fraction too long, but look at the bully job. Kelly said, "Get off of me," to Mr. Williams, and gets to the quarterback right there. So third down and 14. Sims looking downfield. That pass going to be caught by Jackson, and that's going to be a first down. So nice composure by the former Texas Longhorn, and Sims fires it to Matt Jones, who's up over 100 yards receiving in the first half of play. And he really done all his work in this quarter. So that's absolutely phenomenal by him. 100 yards in 1 quarter is ridiculous. Sims looking downfield, going to basically run out of time. He still has it, though, and now he does decide to throw that football away. So the passing game has stalled a little bit. Let's go back to the ground, and Steven Jackson, last year's MVP, is going to pick up a nice gain and a fresh set of 10. We give it to Jackson here, going to try to turn the corner, and he does. And he's going to power through contact. That's Neil Smith with the stop. Gain of 8. Jackson gets the carry here. Brought down at around the first down marker, but he will cross that thing, move those chains. Minute 11 on the clock. Sims rolling left. Sims throws it deep and overthrows everybody. Why not give Fitzgerald a chance, see what happens? Second down now. Sims rolling left. Now he's going to throw it. That pass caught by Steven Jackson. Got both feet in bounds, and that's a first down inside the 20. Looking downfield. Barry. Touchdown. And the Jacksonville Jaguars, with Neil Smith leaving the football field with an injury, are now up 20. Now they attack on the PAT. It's 21 and not a darn thing, because our defense been playing lights out all season long. Garner surveys the field. Garner takes a shot deep. That pass will fall incomplete. Tight coverage again by the no-flight zone in the secondary. Now a false start on Hollins. How are you a running back standing next to the quarterback in a shotgun formation and false start? Like how is that possible, sir? Third down and 8 after a nice run. Gardner throws it. That pass going to be caught by Wilford, the ex-Jag, ex-Charger. Now Houston Texan makes the catch there, just like his teammate, not him, as McCoy makes the catch, but David Boston. He was an ex-Charger, ex-Cardinal, ex-Dolphin, ex-Jag, and now he plays for the Houston Texans. Clayton makes the catch right there, the ex-Buck. He hauls that one in for a first down. They're going to have to burn the timeout, settle for 3. Kick is up, kick is good, and the Houston Texans are on the scoreboard finally. So it's 21-3. There you go, and there you have it for the first half of play. We get the football to start the second half. Mathis gonna get loose until he's no longer loose, and he gets put down at the 25-yard line. From there, we run the ball with Jackson. He's gonna get brought down after a gain of uno. Second down and 9. Sims surveys the field, gonna roll left, has a man deep, it's caught. Fitzgerald down the sideline in the Houston Texan territory. And now it's going to be first down and 10. Jackson up the gut. Jackson going to get brought down at the line of scrimmage. Sims dropping back. Sims going down. Taylor with the sack. And now it's third down and 18. Sims rolling left. Sims pump faking. Sims going to get brought down out of bounds. They're going to say he gained a yard, so it won't be a sack, but we got to give the ball right back to Houston. They run the ball for 5. Second down and 5. They throw it up top. Tight coverage broken up by Johnson. Third down. They throw it. Caught by Wilford. Breaks the tackle. And nice job by the rookie quarterback to stay composed. We sent a blitz, but he was calm under pressure. Gaffney makes the catch there. That's a tight end. Now Gardner looking. Gardner still looking. Now he throws it. Caught by Gaffney again. And look at the tight end rumble after the catch. His body's on the floor. Look like Darren Williams is now shaking up. So Gardner throws it. That pass caught, and that's a first down. So he's looking very good on this drive. Second half probably better than that first half. They run the ball with Hollins, and he finds space to operate as he gets brought down by Thomas, and that might have been a touchdown-saving stop. They throw it over the middle, incomplete. Gaffney can't hang on to that bullet. Second down and 10. 4-man rush by the Jags, and look at that secondary fly all over the place and making plays on the football. Gardner takes a shot deep, broken up, and then dropped by David Boston. Johnson with the coverage. They got to settle for another field goal. Kick is up. Kick is good. And ladies and gentlemen, we continue to do the darn thing. Mathis going to work his way up past the 25-yard line, and Mathis is shaking up now. I formation. Sims has it. Sims throws it. Fitzgerald hangs on to it, and that will be a first down. Move those chains. 50 yards receiving for Larry Fitzgerald. Going to go to Larry Buchanan here. He makes the catch, but he fumbles the football. He picks it up, and now he's loose. Down the sideline goes the bowling ball, and Neil Smith is shaking up again. But Larry Buchanan, the bowling ball, picks up the loose ball and takes it for a ride down that right sideline. Matt Jones can't hang on to that pass. Has not caught a pass the second half. Good job. He did all his fantasy work in that second quarter. Sims looking downfield. Sims throws it to Fitzgerald. Tight coverage, and that pass is broken up. And now the Houston Texans take over inside their own 5. Johnson there for the takedown. And that's going to do it for the third quarter of play. So we have ourselves a 15-point lead. So the Houston's still in it. They can score on this drive, but they nearly give up a safety as Moorhead, who's in for the injured Stroud, gets the TFL. Gardner looking downfield, throws it, and it's going to be dropped by Hollins out of the backfield. And now they're going to send this one away, and the punt should land in Jacksonville territory, but Mathis catches it and takes this one up to the Houston 41-yard line. So we're about 6 yards away from field goal range, and that field goal will put us up by 18. Jackson with a nice run there. Second down and 5, 12 personnel. Jackson to the left side, got a good block by Mercedes Lewis, and brought down by Smith, who saves a touchdown. But we're now definitely in field goal range here. We're going to run the ball with Jackson. Taylor with the stop. Second down and 10. We run the ball with MJD. And, Mario Williams, a man amongst boys sometimes, gets the stop there. Sims dropping back, rolling right. Now he decides to keep it inside the 20, 15, and inside the 10. And that's going to be a fresh set of downs. First and goal. Sims under pressure, gets hit, throws it to Lewis, who makes the catch right at the line of scrimmage. And they're going to say he gained a half a yard. Second down and goal. MJD's the tailback. Gets the carry here. Headed to the goal line and popped and stopped after one. Then after a false start, it's going to be third down from our own 5. And that pass, from their 5, I should say. And that pass incomplete. Larry Buchanan gets his hands on that one. Maybe he takes it into the end zone. Instead, we got to settle for 3. So 24-6 is the score. Hollins up the gut, and Thomas is there for the stop. Second down and 8. Gardner has it. Gardner with some options downfield, throws it And it's Barton with the stop, or Barton with the swat down as he's in for Williams. That pass caught by Wilford, brought down by Murphy. And that's going to be a first down for Houston. So, again, the passing games look pretty good. But our defense, when it's time to get a stop, we usually get one. Lee puts a hit on Gardner there. Gardner throws it to the left side. Caught by Gaffney, and that's going to set up third down as Paul Pruitt gets in there for the takedown. Third down and 8. Gardner under pressure, and the hit forces a bad pass. We take over with a chance to milk this clock. We run the ball with MJD. Gain of 3. Jackson's now in the ball game. He gets to carry on the counter play. Brought down by Kelly. Third down and 10. I'm going to keep it on the ground. We will. Jackson with running room. Got some good blocking and has a first down. And Neil Smith is hurt one more time. He's been in and out the game constantly today. But hey, the game is over, so he can ice up. And now it's a 24-6 victory for Jacksonville. And now all eyes will be set on the Super Bowl rematch of a couple of years ago and a Super Bowl preview possibly for this year. Both teams are playing phenomenal. Both teams won the division last year, but sadly both teams lost their first game of the postseason. And that's why Washington went to go get Chad Pennington. Remember, David Carr, our ex-backup quarterback, he is the backup there as well. Billy Volek was a starter when they won their Super Bowl. David Carr has a higher overall than Volek, but Volek was still the starter last year. But Chad was like, let me come in and let me right this ship. And he's done so. And then his Marshall alumni mate in Byron Leftwich is on his way to the playoffs with the 49ers. The Jaguars over the Texans, obviously. Lions over the Packers. Steelers over the Colts. Cowboys beat the Bears. Eagles over the Giants. Dolphins get beat down by the Patriots. The Vikings beat the Bills by 10. Washington over those Tennessee Titans. The Raiders beat the Chiefs. Then you got the Jets getting blanketed by the Ravens. The Broncos over the Rams. In overtime, the Chargers over the Cardinals. The Falcons over the Bengals. Those Panthers, they do beat the 49ers, but the 49ers are 11-3. Buccaneers over the Browns. Seahawks fall to those Saints on Monday Night Football. Byron Leftwich, not the greatest season. 12 touchdowns, 18 interceptions. He is 99 overall, even with another team. He still has that overall rating right in the middle of his prime. But it's been the Ferrari. Jason Hamilton, 1,200 yards rushing, 11 touchdowns on 303 carries. Like, we know what we have. And we about to run this man into the ground. They have the number 1 total offense, second in scoring. We have a number 7 total offense, number 3 in passing, though. So that's kind of surprising because I feel like our passing attack hasn't been that good. But this is the era where running backs kind of was still king. Like this is kind of right before everything got so pass happy in the NFL. But they have a top 3 defense. We have a top 10, ranked number 7 defense going into this week's matchup. That's going to do it. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. I do hope that the rest of the day is the best of your day. Too many again, my friends. Peace, love. Hot sauce.